Do the thing.
Let's do it.
That looks like a delicious schmear.
A schmear for all. Welcome back. We missed you a lot. You're here and we're here and we have pate, so everything's fine. Espinaler just released a line of pates. We've loved them for a very, very long time for their premium line, their classic line, all of the gourmet things they do. We have their chips, we have their asparagus, we have their baby sardines, but now we have scorpion fish pate. This is a scorpion fish, or a cabracho. It is one of the most venomous fish in the sea. They've got these fun little spikies up here, and if you pull that fin out, there are these little pokies that are covered in a mucusy venom.
Is that a science word? Little pokies?
Little pokies. I don't know if it's like a dorsal fin or whatever.
Spikes?
Yeah, I mean, there are spikes on them.
Yeah.
I like pokies.
Yeah, pokies good.
It makes it sound less scary. It is completely safe to eat. Once the fish is dead, the mucus is washed away, so it's perfectly fine.
So
it's a very common fish.
So this isn't like blowfish where if you get somebody who's
No.
unskilled in preparing? No?
No, I mean, I don't know that I will be ordering a scorpion fish anytime soon to like
You want them pureed in
turn
a
in.
can.
Yeah, I want Espinaler to do it because
Safety.
they're really good at it, and this is really delicious. So this is really similar to a scorpion fish cake from Asturias. You know Asturias for its cabrales cheese.
And apparently it's fish cakes.
And it's fish cakes. It's more of like a single cake, a big long one that you would slice off like a loaf, a fish loaf.
I'll take it.
Sorry. So that's what you would have it with vermouth, with cabrales, traditionally around Christmas time. So we're getting close-ish. It feels like Christmas is very far away, but we'll also feel like tomorrow.
It'll be right around
Tomorrow.
the corner. It'll be right around the corner.
So let's get ready and celebrate with pate.
I noticed that you accessorized. You match.
I mean, well, the jig is up. I'm gonna try hard. Yeah, I think we need a little sunlight and sunshine, and it's in the form of pate and peach hues. What'd you think?
Delicious. After reading about it, I was a little intimidated because I thought that's a nasty little bugger of a fish, and so I thought I'm getting revenge on it before it hurts me and poisons me. I really enjoyed the medium in which that was pureed. It's kind of this odd little spicy tomato sauce, and I didn't quite know what to think of it. The texture struck me as somewhere between halibut and monkfish, if you've ever had those two. It's oily and meaty and flaky, and you get that sense of it when you're rolling it around your mouth. I smeared it on some bread and crackers and tried to figure out what to do with it. I imagine at some point I will be making a seafood stew, and I will dump a can of that in there, and it will give it a bottom note that I have never experienced before. Anyway, pairing notes, wine-wise, you can do a bunch of stuff. You could do Pinot Noir, you could do Beaujolais, you could do something light-bodied. I'm always very fond of using Grenache in seafood stews because that's what the Spanish do. They like light, fruity Grenache. But in this instance, I thought to myself, Cappelletti popped into my head as if from nowhere, as if from on high, as if an inspiration, an epiphany from an angel kind of thing. For those of you not familiar with the fabulous Cappelletti, it is a family of bitter liqueurs that you probably know by their more popular commercial cousins produced by Campari, Schmapperol and Schmampari. And I'm here to tell you something. When you are a giant company and you're making massive amounts of stuff, you take shortcuts. You're trying to make a certain amount every year. And while they used to be honorable beverages, now there's corn syrup and red food dye and all sorts of unnatural colorings and ethanol used to make the stuff. And so if you're going to tell me there's a huge difference between those two, we're going to have to fight about it because there isn't. This one, however, is the original. Been produced since 1909 from the same formula in Alto Adige. They use regional herbs, regional infusions, and regional wine to make the base spirit. This is actually the only wine-based one. The bottle is an interesting shape. It's actually based on a morphine ampule from around World War I, and it's a very unique style. The label hasn't changed. This is my personal favorite of the red liqueurs, and when you have it with a little soda, it washes down your poisonous fish rather nicely.
No longer poisonous.
No longer poisonous. I felt like I was getting revenge. I felt like I was getting revenge on something that sits above me in the food chain. Let's put it that way. And it was delicious with that level of spite and this level of sweetness.
It also helps that this is stuffed full of tomatoes and butter. It is rich and
Oh, it's beautiful.
lovely. Do you know what Cappelletti means?
I do not.
Little hat.
Little hat. I love it.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It
By
is.
the way, if I might add, Campari's 32, Aperol's 24. This one's $19.99. Get the original. You won't regret it.
It's so fun. I love Cappelletti. I'm so happy it's here. Thank you for doing that.
My pleasure. Least I
It's
can
a
do.
blessing and a gift.
I
So
also
is this.
will wear the little hat.
Yep. Little hats, little cans of pate, a little bit of peach everything. Vibe check, y'all. Hit
Coloration.
me. All right. We got to go snack. We'll see you on the flip side. Have a great week.